hitting the bag, right? I see you hitting it, but when you walk, I want you to do like this. Boom, 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 boom. Just keep for boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The combination, boom, like punch. Boom, 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 boom. Flip, jab you, boom, boom. Punch through the bag.
I'm in a southpaw position right now. Short shot. And then you come back to move back, come back here. Ooh. Come on, coach. They ain't ready for this one. They ain't ever seen me go southpaw. Now have they? No.
Not nostalgia, not hype, but evolution. Tyson didn't teach flash, he taught control with bad intentions. When instinct meets discipline, something breaks. This is not a nostalgia tour, not a motivational cameo, and definitely not Mike Tyson casually reliving the glory days for the camera, because what's happening inside this camp is something far more dangerous, far more intentional, and far more unsettling for the rest of the lightweight division, as Iron Mike isn't here to talk. He's here to rewire.
The further you pull your hand back, the harder you punch, but it's not. Punching comes with relaxation, real good pinpoint accuracy punching. You can hit a guy with pop and boom, but hit the guy at the right target.
For Lopez, the lessons go beyond technique. Tyson speaks about mindset, about imposing will, breaking rhythm, and making elite boxers uncomfortable.
He knows the in and out about fighting, and it's just that we have to transfer that because he's using his legs and elbows and everything, grabbing. So we kind of, I don't know, did a new foundation and made him more elusive. You know, made him more elusive. He throws his punches with just bad intentions. And I used to believe the consistency of the hard punches to the body, to the head.
Lopez is training intensely for Shakur Stevenson. Every day is built around speed, focus, and discipline.
To strip Teofimo Lopez down to instinct and rebuild him into something compact, violent, elusive, and uncomfortable to deal with. And the weapon of choice is the Peekaboo style, a system built not on beauty or applause, but on pressure, head movement, tight guards, and explosive counters thrown with what Tyson himself calls bad intentions. And from the very first session, it's clear this isn't about copying Tyson's old footage. It's about adapting a philosophy, one that teaches Teofimo how to disappear in front of punches, how to live inches from danger without panicking, how to break rhythm without chasing knockouts, because against a fighter like Shakur Stevenson, the worst thing you can do is be predictable. And Tyson knows that better than anyone. So the drills are relentless, slipping left, slipping right, gloves glued to the cheeks, chin tucked, knees bent, exploding forward in short bursts, not wide swings, not flashy haymakers, but tight, vicious shots that land before the opponent even realizes the opening existed. And while fans might still think Teofimo's biggest threat is raw power, this camp is quietly telling a different story, because the real upgrade is defense married to intent, movement paired with menace, the ability to make opponents uncomfortable simply by existing in front of them.
Their style, whether the influence comes from Mike Tyson or anyone else. Styles can be studied and adjusted, but true mastery takes time, repetition, and patience inside the ring.
You have to understand, when you're first learning, and he's got a style all his own. Mike comes in, or if anybody comes in and teaches something new.
And that's where the mental work comes in, because Tyson isn't just correcting form, he's attacking mindset, drilling into Teofimo the idea that you don't wait for control, you take it. You impose your will, you break rhythm, you make the other man second guess every clean plan he walked in with.
He has to constantly throw punches. Tyson can move good, well, so you have to have a constant attack. You can't go out there toe-to-toe slugging. You gotta cut him off, chase him.
Cut the ring off.
Yeah.
I think he's got good footwork.
He has good speed, too.
He's got great speed. He's got great power.
Yeah.
Considerations when you're moving your head, like you're trying to get your head out of the center line.
No, well, you want to get out the center, but the objective for him to throw the punch before you can counter. Like if he throws the punch here, you count here, you go to here, and you're still outside.
Yeah, absolutely, that makes sense. So you want them to miss, and when they miss, that's your opportunity.
Absolutely. Sometimes you can punch while he's punching, you can throw boom at the same time. As he punches, boom, and you go down.
Absolutely.
It's all about moving after you punch. As soon as you punch, you're going. Whatever it is, boom, side, whatever it is, you have to go.
I love that foot movement. Is that something that...
And that philosophy is showing up everywhere in this camp. From the way Teofimo moves between rounds to the way he refuses to rush exchanges, even when his instincts scream for violence. Because this version of Teofimo is learning patience without losing edge, learning how to stalk without lunging, learning how to stay calm when nothing lands clean early. And that's a terrifying thought when you remember how explosive he already is, because now the intensity is structured, the chaos is controlled, the fire is contained, and every session reflects that shift. Brutal pace, sharp focus, zero wasted motion, small tactical adjustments stacked on top of each other until the fighter you thought you knew starts to look different. Lighter on his feet.
Trying to press me. It's one or two things I got to look out for. Okay, you trying to press me, trying to cut off the ring, and I know you're looking for power. I was always used to being on my angles, using the perimeter of the ring, and just, making dudes make mistakes and making them pay for it. But when you saying, nah, come get me, I need you to move around, that was a lot harder for me. My brain had to shift in a different way. How do you fight a good boxer or somebody that makes you not only think, but make you possibly come for them at certain points in the fight?
Honestly, it's a game of patience. I think that you just gotta have patience, and sometimes things don't open up in the first 3 rounds or the first 4 rounds, but them things that may open up in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th round. So I think majority of the game is come down to just having patience and being mentally strong enough to withstand the patience game, because good boxers is going to be both patient, and the one that's the most patient is the one who's going to be the most successful.
Sharper in his reactions, more disciplined in his choices, because the goal here isn't to reinvent Teofimo overnight. It's to sand down the rough habits that got him into trouble before, the habit of loading up, the habit of chasing moments, the habit of trying to end fights before they've even begun, and instead replace them with footwork drills that emphasize balance and angles. Movement drills that keep him constantly repositioning, closing distance without charging, cutting the ring without smothering his own work, staying defensively responsible even while applying pressure, because Peekaboo isn't about recklessness, it's about calculated aggression. And that's why the camp openly admits this style takes time, repetition, patience, because it's instinct-based, it's reactive.
It's a fun day every day, but it's serious when he's sparring. He gets down to nitty-gritty, does his thing, just embarrasses a lot of the sparring partners. And again, I tell him, have fun in there. Like, just make boxing great again, make boxing fun again. Oh, there's a little one.
Man, I've been working my ass off so much.
His opponent is undefeated. He's a frigidity boxer. He jumps in, jumps out. But there's one thing we see that he don't do, and we'll tell you when we do it to him. I can't tell you now, but I'm gonna tell you later.
Take Over Sports, coming soon. Yeah, baby, all day.
It demands that every opening be recognized and punished instantly, not thought about, not admired, just taken. And while Teofimo is grinding through that learning curve, he isn't doing it alone, because his father remains deeply involved, alongside assistant coach Jorge Rubio, whose championship experience adds structure and stability to the chaos, making sure the work stays disciplined, the focus stays sharp, and the lessons actually translate from drill to fight night. And the energy inside this gym reflects that unity, loud when it needs to be, quiet when it matters, intense without being frantic, because everyone understands what's at stake here. Not just a fight, but a statement.
I wonder where.
And on the other side of this equation stands Shakur Stevenson, the technician, the chess player, the man praised endlessly for his ring IQ, his timing, his defense, his ability to make elite fighters look average. A style built on patience and precision that often draws lazy criticism for being boring, when in reality it's suffocating, because Shakur doesn't waste movement, doesn't give away reads, doesn't panic under pressure. And that's exactly why this matchup is so fascinating, because Tyson's influence isn't designed to outbox Shakur in a technical mirror match. It's designed to disrupt him, to break patterns, to make him uncomfortable in ways he doesn't usually experience, to force him to process movement, pressure, and intent simultaneously. And experts see it too, with fighters like Lamont Roach Jr.
Y'all be ducking
Shakur's scared of his shadow, bro. Relax,
I think y'all
bro.
be ducking Shakur.
Shakur, you see his last fight?
The one the fans want to see, though.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Stop hyping up Shakur.
I want to see Ryan
Nobody
and Shakur.
I've
Devin
not
and
heard that
Shakur.
at all.
Yeah.
I've never
You
heard
wouldn't
that.
want to see that?
I never heard
Absolutely.
that. Nobody on the street has ever been like, yo, Shakur, you would be crazy.
Who should Shakur Stevenson fight next?
I don't think he should fight at all ever again because he just puts the fans to sleep and he's not doing anything entertaining for the damn sport. Honestly, just pick him out of boxing, bro. He's horrible.
God damn.
I'm asking this. You think Dana would put up with Shakur? He'd be the first one to get kicked out of the UFC, right or wrong?
I would say this. You're right. Dana definitely wants, because it's a promotion, it's an entertainment company.
Okay, boxing's an entertainment company too. He ain't doing the sport a favor, so kick him out.
How would that fight between him and David Haney go?
Honestly, man, if you want to get off to that.
Pointing out that while Lopez brings real power and athleticism, Stevenson's defensive mastery and ring intelligence could neutralize that if the pressure isn't layered correctly. Which is why this fight feels less like a brawl and more like a psychological collision. A clash of philosophies where rhythm, timing, and mental agility matter just as much as speed or strength, and the setting only amplifies it. Because doing this on a stage like Madison Square Garden isn't just another night at work. It's a pressure chamber where legacies echo, where mistakes get replayed forever, where discipline either holds or collapses. And that's why Teofimo's passion matters so much here. Because anyone who watches him train can see he genuinely loves being in the gym, moving with a natural rhythm, almost dancing between drills, light on his feet, sharp in his reactions, feeding off the grind instead of resisting it.
That Shakur gets. Like, people say that he's
boring and all that.
he's not entertaining.
I mean, look, he's like an Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left, and I trained with him as well, with Virgil. And I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hands there and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands down and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you got two different styles. You got an offensive, defensive in Lopez.
I need to beat him and shut him up. Tio not on this level. Tio is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite-level fighter, and come January 31st, I'm going to show it.
You've shown respect to him for his performances in the past, what he's done. He's fought guys like Lomachenko and Taylor. You say that he's not on your level. Why do you think you're on just a different level than him?
Because I seen him at his best. Against Taylor, against Lomachenko, he was at his very best. That was the best he can do. I don't think he can do nothing better than that. So
self-projection.
What I seen from that fight, I feel like I'm way better than them guys. With Lomachenko, like I said, he didn't throw punches for 6
Objection.
Rounds. For 6 rounds. So if you ain't throw punches for 6 rounds and you get in front of me,
and you was
I just don't know. I would have lost.
And that joy translates into confidence, into comfort under stress, into a fighter who doesn't just endure hard camps, but thrives in them. And when you put all that together, the Tyson mentorship, the Peekaboo evolution, the emphasis on footwork, the mental discipline, the structured intensity, the experienced team, the acknowledgement of the learning curve, and the looming presence of a technically brilliant opponent, what you get isn't a simple narrative about power versus defense. It's a story about transformation, about whether Teofimo Lopez can successfully merge his natural explosiveness with elite defensive responsibility, whether he can stay patient when the crowd demands action, whether he can trust the process when openings don't come easily, because if he can, this fight stops being about whether he can hit Shakur and starts becoming about whether Shakur can stay comfortable for 12 long rounds against a fighter who doesn't rush, doesn't panic, doesn't give clean reads, and doesn't waste motion. And that's the real danger here. Not the punches you see coming, but the ones that arrive from inches away, thrown with bad intentions, hidden behind movement, discipline, and a mindset sharpened by one of the most feared fighters to ever lace up gloves. Because chaos is scary, but controlled chaos taught by Mike Tyson is something else entirely. And when the bell rings, we won't just be watching a fight, we'll be watching a test of preparation, instinct, and mental control, and only one style will survive,